How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. These are the scariest video clips of the week. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. TikToker Casey Arav isn't known for posting scary videos. Her profile is usually filled with wholesome clips of pets and family, but there's one video on her page that stands out from the rest. The video has sparked concern among viewers after what appears to be a humanoid figure was spotted hiding in the shadows of her basement. The video, which seems to be an excerpt from security camera footage, is dimly lit, showing only the lower level of a home and a set of stairs leading down into the darkness. At first glance, nothing seems out of the ordinary, but the uploader urges viewers to focus on the area to the left of the staircase. As the footage plays, faint movement becomes visible, a subtle shift in the shadows, just enough to suggest that someone or something is standing there. When the footage is brightened, the vague outline becomes chillingly clear. A humanoid form appears to be lingering in the dark, partially obscured by the shadows but unmistakably present. The comments section exploded almost immediately, with viewers begging the poster to provide an update and confirm she was safe. Some believed the figure resembled a ghost or shadow entity, but many were far more alarmed by another possibility, that the figure wasn't paranormal at all, but a person secretly living in her basement. Several TikTokers referenced real-world cases where homeowners discovered strangers hiding in attics, crawl spaces, or basements for days, weeks, or even months without detection. As of now, the uploader hasn't shared a follow-up, leaving viewers anxious for answers. Whether the figure was an intruder, a trick of the shadows, or something more supernatural, the clip remains one of TikTok's most unnerving recent mysteries, and a reminder that sometimes the scariest things caught on camera might not be paranormal at all.
Blakey, you okay?
There's nothing you can do or say to change that.
I love you.
Do you want me to go open the door?
A series of unsettling videos filmed by a woman named Nadine has viewers convinced that something unexplained may be happening inside her home.
Blakey, Mommy's gonna go open the door, okay? I'll be right back. It's okay.
The first clip shows Nadine and her young daughter sitting peacefully on the couch watching cartoons until the atmosphere suddenly shifts.
There's nothing you can do or say to change that.
I love you.
Do you want me to go open the door? Why? No?
Sucks for you.
Okay.
Nadine's daughter begins acting frightened, staring intently toward a closed door. Nadine explains that she had shut the door earlier because her daughter kept pointing toward it, insisting that someone was over there.
And she was terrified. She was terrified. Of course, freaking me out. So I went over there and she just said, "No, Mommy, come here, Mommy, sit, Mommy, don't go over there." So I called the dog and I closed the door, and as you can see,
When Nadine finally gets up to open the door on camera, her daughter's reaction is immediate and chilling.
I'll be right back. It's okay, baby.
What makes the moment even creepier is that earlier the same day, Nadine captured another unsettling piece of footage. In it, her dog stands rigid, staring into an empty room while growling at something invisible. The animal's body language suggests fear or aggression, a common sign in paranormal accounts when pets react to things humans can't see. Word about the videos spread quickly, eventually reaching Bishop James Long, known for his work in demonology. After reviewing Nadine's footage, he offered a sobering perspective.
Mommy's gonna go open the door.
The belief is that kids don't have filters, so they're able to see things, and so are animals that we are unable to see.
Long explained that many believe children have fewer spiritual filters, making them more likely to see entities adults cannot. If something truly supernatural is present, he warned, it may be using the child as a way to get the parents' attention, meaning the child isn't the actual target.
Now, the demonic, if this is evil, the child is not the target, if this is a legitimate case. The target in this case would be the mother. But the child is not the target. Many times, if it's a demonic, it will use the child to get to the parent.
Long concludes his analysis with a serious recommendation. If the activity continues, someone should perform a minor rite of exorcism in the home to cleanse the space and protect the family. For now, Nadine's videos stand as a disturbing collection of unexplained moments, a terrified child, a distressed dog, and a lingering sense that something in that home may not be entirely visible. Whether a ghost or demon or something else entirely, the fear captured on camera is unmistakable, and viewers are hoping Nadine and her daughter stay safe.
It's okay, baby.
For a house tour of Emma's Playhouse. Then Emma, I'm gonna show them the door, okay?
A disturbing set of scary videos, re-uploaded to TikTok by Creepmix after the original account vanished, shows a mother, Jessica, documenting strange events involving her young daughter, Emma.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
In the first clip, Emma anxiously tells her mother that a guy is standing outside her bedroom door. Jessica checks the hallway and shows her daughter no one is there, but the child remains uneasy.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
No.
In a follow-up, Jessica gives viewers a tour of Emma's Playhouse, which includes its own Ring doorbell camera, something Emma insisted on having to match the one on their home.
For a house tour of Emma's Playhouse. Then Emma, I'm gonna show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door.
Days later, that camera captures motion at the Playhouse door, despite no one being visible. What happens next is far more unsettling. The footage shows the Playhouse door opening and closing on its own, slowly swinging as though pushed by an invisible hand. On the third movement, a mannequin sitting just inside the doorway has its hair lifted and brushed aside with no one nearby to cause it. Viewers immediately drew connections to Emma's earlier fear, suggesting the child may have sensed something before it revealed itself on camera. Some speculated the presence could be a ghost or an attachment tied to an object in the Playhouse. Whether paranormal or not, the doorbell cam captured something that defies simple explanation. And it all began with a child insisting there was someone standing just outside her door. In the quiet mountain town of Woodland Park, Colorado, the disappearance of 18-year-old Joshua Maddox became one of the most unsettling mysteries the community had ever faced. On May 8, 2008, Joshua left his home for what seemed like an ordinary walk, something he did often, and simply never came back. Days turned into weeks, then years, with no sightings and no leads. Joshua's family held on to hope, clinging to the belief that he might somehow be alive. But as time passed, the silence around the case grew heavier and the lack of answers more suffocating. 7 years later, in August 2015, the mystery finally broke, but not in the way anyone hoped. As a crew prepared to demolish an abandoned cabin less than a mile from the Maddux home, they made a chilling discovery: a mummified human body wedged inside the cabin's narrow chimney. DNA confirmed what no one wanted to believe: the remains belonged to Joshua. According to early reports, Joshua was found in a fetal-like position, head first in the chimney shaft. Even stranger, inside the cabin, investigators discovered his clothing neatly folded, as if intentionally removed before attempting to enter the chimney. This detail would become one of the most haunting parts of the case. Despite the bizarre scene, the local coroner eventually ruled Joshua's death accidental. The theory suggested that he had tried to enter the cabin through the chimney, perhaps seeking shelter or out of curiosity, and became trapped. Unable to climb back out or call for help, he died where he fell. But many people, including true crime followers and locals, remain deeply skeptical. Several unsettling questions still have no clear answers. Why were his clothes folded inside the cabin if he entered through the chimney? How did he remove them in such a confined space? And why would a healthy, grounded young man choose such a dangerous entry point at all? Could someone have placed him there after the fact? There are also conflicting reports about whether a metal grate or mesh covered the top of the chimney at the time, something that would have made voluntary entry nearly impossible. Although the official explanation leans toward a tragic accident, many believe the circumstances point to something far more sinister. Some speculate foul play, the idea that Joshua may have been forced into the chimney. Others believe that drugs or misadventure could have played a role, though no conclusive evidence has surfaced to support these theories. With no signs of trauma and a body too decomposed for certain answers, the truth behind Joshua's death remains clouded by uncertainty. The strange placement, the missing clothes, the proximity to his home, all of it keeps the case alive in online discussions and true crime communities. What should have brought closure instead opened a new chapter of heartbreak and confusion. Joshua Maddox's story remains one of the most eerie and debated unsolved cases of the last decade, a grim reminder that even small familiar towns can hide disturbing secrets. His family finally received an answer to the question of where Joshua was, but the far bigger question, why, lingers on, haunting the memories of all who followed the case. A chilling video uploaded to TikTok by JSTrendDD has left viewers unsettled after claiming to show a mysterious shadow figure captured by school CCTV. The short clip, reportedly taken late at night, appears to show a dark, human-shaped silhouette sprinting along the second-floor balcony with unnatural speed. The figure doesn't move like a typical person. There's no clear stride or arm swing, just a fast gliding blur that disappears as quickly as it appears. Viewers have flooded the comments with theories. Some believe it could be the spirit of a former student or teacher lingering in the halls, while others suggest it might be a classic shadow person, a paranormal entity often reported in abandoned or quiet locations. Skeptics argue it could be a trick of the light, a bug close to the camera, or even a manipulated clip designed to go viral. Still, the speed and clarity of the silhouette have left many uneasy, with several commenters noting that its movement looks too fast and too smooth to be human. Schools are no strangers to ghost stories, but this particular piece of CCTV has quickly become one of the more compelling and creepy videos to surface online of late.
Meeting.
A strange and unsettling video uploaded to TikTok by Nightmare Fuel _ has the internet buzzing after capturing what some viewers believe may be a shape-shifting creature lurking near the water's edge.
Miren. Se bajó, miren. Miren, se bajó, miren. Dios, raza.
The clip begins with a man filming a figure in the distance that appears to be standing upright on two legs, its posture eerily human-like.
Miren. A la madre, miren, raza. No mames.
The cameraman zooms out, then back in, and that's when things take a disturbing turn. The creature that was standing like a person now appears to be down on all fours, its silhouette suddenly resembling a goat rather than a human.
Se bajó. Miren. Se bajó, miren. Miren, se bajó, miren. Dios, raza.
Some insist the creature is simply a goat caught in a strange position, rising on its hind legs before dropping back down. Others believe the footage hints at something far more supernatural, perhaps a skinwalker, jinn, or other shapeshifter known for taking both human and animal forms. According to the video's description, those who were there swear the creature came down to the water's edge as a human and then changed shape into a goat. The eerie setting and the creature's sudden change in posture only fuel the speculation. Several commenters remarked on how unnervingly human the figure looked in the first moments of the video, arguing that goats rarely stand so still and upright for that long.
La madre, miren, raza. No mames. Ay, este calofrío me dio, güey.
Whatever the explanation, misidentified animal or genuine shape-shifting entity, the clip has quickly become one of TikTok's creepiest recent mysteries. So what do you think? A goat caught at the perfect moment, or something far stranger lurking by the water's edge? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below.
Miren. A la madre, miren, raza. No mames. Ay, este calofrío me dio, güey. Se bajó. Miren. Se bajó, miren. Miren, se bajó, miren. Dios, raza.
A dramatic and dangerous road rage incident in northwest Victoria, Australia has landed a 62-year-old motorcyclist with an 8-month licence suspension and a 12-month community corrections order after he clung to the bonnet of a car during a furious pursuit. The episode, which unfolded on February 27th in Mildura, began when motorcyclist John Stanley Turner claimed his bike was bumped by a P-plater's vehicle, while they both turned onto Deakin Avenue near the city's central business district. According to the court hearing, Turner overtook the car, braked heavily, removed his helmet and launched it at the car's windscreen in a flash of rage. He then damaged the driver's side mirror and flung it onto the bonnet before leaping onto the car himself. Dashcam footage shown in court captured Turner riding after the driver and then climbing onto the bonnet of the moving vehicle. For the next 2 minutes and 46 seconds, he clung on as the car drove to the nearby police station. The car's occupants, fearing for their lives, had phoned police during the ordeal. Turner's actions resulted in nearly $7,800 in damage to the vehicle, alongside more than $3,000 in damage to his own motorcycle, records show. At the sentencing hearing, Magistrate Michael Coughlin described the behaviour as outrageous and disturbing, noting that Turner's instantaneous escalation left both the driver and passengers in fear. This case exemplifies how quickly everyday traffic frustration can escalate into potentially lethal threats on the road. For now, Turner's license suspension and court order mark the formal consequences, but the incident remains a stark warning about the dangers of aggressive driving and public rage.
Amigo, no me puedo mover.
A scary video uploaded to TikTok by elqq.tv, reportedly filmed on a ranch in Mexico, has quickly become one of the platform's most unsettling paranormal clips.
Su puta madre.
The footage claims to show a man stumbling upon a strange humanoid figure, one that leaves him completely paralyzed with fear.
Amigo, me está hablando,
According to the video's description, the man was inspecting his property at night when he noticed something standing motionless in the darkness ahead. As the camera steadies, a thin, pale figure becomes visible, its proportions and posture resembling the classic depiction of an alien grey.
No le entiendo, amigos. No le entiendo. Amigo.
What happens next has viewers buzzing. The man appears to freeze entirely, unable to move or speak. One viewer even questioned whether the figure was floating, noting its feet appear to hover just above the ground.
Puta madre. Puta madre. Amigos.
After several tense moments, the man seems to snap out of the paralysis and instinctively turns away, breathing hard.
Su puta madre. Puta madre. Amigos, ¿dónde está?
But the real shock comes when he turns back toward the spot where the figure had been standing.
Puta madre, no me... Amigo, me estaba hablando.
The man begins searching frantically, sweeping the area, but finds no sign of the strange being. No footsteps, no movement in the brush, nothing.
No mames. Puta madre. Amigos, ¿alguien más lo escuchó?
Viewers have flooded the comments with theories. Some believe the figure was truly an extraterrestrial visitor, pointing to its unnaturally thin limbs, large head shape, and the eerie paralysis reaction. Still, many agree on one thing: the figure's sudden disappearance, and without a sound, without a trace, is deeply unsettling. Whatever the man encountered on his ranch that night, whether alien, ghost, or something else entirely, the video has left thousands of viewers questioning what was really lurking in the quiet rural darkness. Let me know your take in the comments section below.
Su puta madre.
A striking video shared by 9 News Sydney has set off a wave of fascination across Australia after a vivid green orb was seen streaking across the night sky over Perth. The footage, captured by stunned residents and shared widely online, shows the bright sphere racing across the horizon, leaving behind a glowing trail as it cuts through the darkness.
That is sick.
Witnesses describe the object as brighter than any aircraft, faster than a drone, and unlike the typical quick-burning meteors occasionally spotted in Western Australia. Social media lit up with questions, theories, and excitement as locals tried to make sense of what they had just seen, with many openly wondering whether the emerald streak could be something not of this world. While astronomers have suggested the orb may have been a small, iron-rich meteor, noting that such compositions can burn green upon atmospheric entry, Others aren't convinced. The object's unusual colour, controlled-looking trajectory, and the intensity of its glow have prompted some viewers to ask whether this was more than a simple fireball. Even the Perth observatories, which recently investigated a similar event, could not conclusively confirm the object's identity. Was it a meteor, a misidentified aircraft, a drone, or could it have been a genuine UFO? For now, the green orb remains an unexplained visitor, a fleeting flash over Perth that left thousands gazing upward, wondering what else might be moving through the night above them.
That is the coolest thing.
A disturbing video uploaded to TikTok by Nightmare Fuel has gone viral after showing a spine-chilling encounter inside an apartment complex in Turkey, reportedly filmed in October 2025. The footage, stitched together from multiple security cameras, begins innocently enough, until a suspicious man enters the building just as a young girl also walks inside. The girl heads up the stairwell, unaware at first that the man is following closely behind. As he begins to close the distance, her behaviour suddenly shifts. Realising she's in danger, the girl acts fast. Instead of continuing upward or freezing, she starts ringing every apartment doorbell she can reach, desperately trying to alert someone inside. Her quick thinking pays off. One of the residents opens their door, stepping into the hallway. The moment the intruder sees another adult, he immediately turns and flees back down the stairs, startled by the unexpected confrontation. The video has sparked massive discussion online, with viewers praising the girl's instincts and presence of mind. Many noted that her choice, seeking help rather than panicking, likely prevented a dangerous situation from escalating. While little is known about what happened after the man escaped the building, one thing is clear: the girl's fast response may have saved her from a terrifying outcome. A chilling video uploaded to TikTok by lqq.tv has viewers stunned after capturing something creepy. What appears to be an enormous, dark humanoid figure sprinting toward a group of friends at incredible speed. According to the video's description, the group had decided to take a shortcut, a decision they immediately regretted when they saw what emerged from the shadows. What really shook viewers, however, was the speed of the figure. Several commenters pointed out that whatever it was, its height and build should have made such rapid movement nearly impossible. Others speculated it could be a shadow entity or a skinwalker, especially given the pitch-black appearance and unnatural momentum. Skeptics suggested it might have been a trick of perspective, a long shadow cast by a normal-sized person, or even an edited clip. But many remain unconvinced, noting the figure's proportions and the group's genuine fear. So what was it? A person playing a prank, a misidentified animal, or something paranormal lurking in the darkness? A video posted to TikTok by lqq.tv has gone viral, showing this creepy footage of a home still under construction. The uploader explains that he wasn't on site when the incident occurred, but his neighbour called to warn him that someone or something was inside the unfinished house.
Se ve bien puto raro.
Alarmed, the homeowner sent a friend to check the inside of the property. As she approaches the window, the figure abruptly ducks out of sight, vanishing in an instant.
Tiene los ojos brillosos.
Seconds later, the friend appears in the very same window, waving her arm casually, as though she saw absolutely nothing inside.
¿Sí estás grabando?
That unexpected twist sparked an explosion of reactions in the comments section. Many viewers couldn't believe the homeowner sent a woman in alone while choosing to stay behind and film the incident. Others pointed out that her oblivious wave made the situation even more chilling, especially knowing that only seconds earlier something with glowing eyes had been standing in the same spot.
Voy a grabar por si.
Theories spread quickly. Some viewers suggested the figure was a trespasser wearing a mask, while others insisted it resembled a demonic entity, especially given the red face and reflective eyes. A few even theorized that the figure slipped into a crawl space or unfinished wall cavity, something common in homes mid-construction, explaining how it disappeared so quickly. Whatever the explanation, the combination of the red face, the glowing eyes, and the friend unknowingly standing exactly where the figure had been makes this video truly unsettling. The house may still be under construction, but by the looks of this video, something may have already moved in.
Tiene los ojos brillosos.
She's planning to avenge Paul's death.
A disturbing TikTok video uploaded by _badmom has left viewers deeply unsettled after a series of unexplained events were caught on a Ring camera inside the family's home.
Winning the entire $100,000.
The clip begins innocently enough, showing the poster's young daughter playing quietly at the table, until something strange happens in the background.
Lures Victor into a trap, letting him gain his confidence when
Without warning, a toy slides across the floor. The girl notices the movement and walks over to investigate. Just seconds later, a plastic bag suddenly falls from a nearby surface, startling her, and that's when she lets out a frightened cry.
Frequently in a poker game like this, because the stakes are so high, emotions are so high, often these disputes are carried.
According to the mother, her daughter later insistently said that something attacked her during the incident. Concerned, the mum checked her daughter's arm and discovered a fresh scratch, adding a disturbing physical detail to what was already a creepy video. Some viewers suggested a paranormal presence, a ghost perhaps, especially given the child's frightened reaction and the unexplained scratch. Others proposed more grounded explanations, such as static electricity or a falling object, though none of these theories fully explain the scratch or the child's insistence that something attacked her. Whether paranormal or not, the video has struck a nerve online. There's something particularly unnerving about strange activity occurring around a child, especially when the child is the first to sense that something isn't right. So what do you think was responsible for the scratch on the girl's arm? Could it really have been the work of a poltergeist? Let me know your take in the comments section below.
Frequently in a poker game like this, because the stakes are so high, emotions are so high, often these disputes.
Just picked this house up on Friday at auction.
When TikTok creator Maddux0296 purchased what appeared to be a bargain home bought at auction, he expected extra work, possibly outdated wiring or minor damage. What he found instead was far more disturbing: human remains hidden underneath mountains of junk inside a hoarder house.
So this is that house I bought on Friday at auction, and we just started to clean out.
I just started to clean it out and found something I've never found before at a house. The creator said, "This is freaking wild. Guess I gotta call the police now."
Found something I've never found before at a house. This is freaking wild. Guess I gotta call the police now.
The footage shows the new owner entering the horde-filled home and calling for police intervention.
And we just started to clean out and found something I've never found before at a house. This is freaking wild. Guess I gotta call the police now.
Emergency responders, including the police, fire department and coroner's office, soon arrived and temporarily halted the cleanup. The coroner noted one of the body's arms was missing, possibly removed by animals or insects. Further investigation revealed the remains matched to a friend of the former homeowner, suspected to have been a romantic partner. Neighbours, meanwhile, told the new owner they had previously noticed a foul odour emanating from the house. One neighbour told him the smell had been strong enough to close windows months before the new owner bought the property. While this isn't the first time hoarder homes have yielded unsettling discoveries, the video and subsequent story highlight the risks of buying auction properties without full inspection. For the new owner, the project quickly shifted from a flipping opportunity to an investigation site, with the body removal, official shutdown and stalled cleanup all adding unexpected complexity. The home remains boarded up as authorities continue their determination of how long the remains were inside and exactly what transpired.
Found something I've never found before at a house. This is freaking wild. Guess I gotta call the police now.
Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god.
A series of scary videos uploaded to TikTok by Chaos with Misty has viewers gripped with fear after the poster shared disturbing footage from her child's bedroom.
I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room.
According to Misty, she had set up a camera to record her daughter's room while her partner was on the road, hoping to finally catch evidence of the crazy stuff happening around the house. What she captured was far beyond what she expected.
I don't know. I have no idea what could be causing it. Oh my god, it's rocking.
In the first video, Misty explains the strange events that have been escalating, then cuts to footage taken from the baby monitor.
I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room. I brought her downstairs. The motion and sound detectors are still going on. I'm freaking out right now.
On the screen, a dark, amorphous shape can be seen moving on the top bunk of her child's bed, a bed that should have been completely empty at the time. Misty admits she freaked out after watching the footage, immediately rushing upstairs to bring her daughter downstairs for safety.
I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room. I brought her downstairs. The motion and sound detectors are still going on. I'm freaking out right now.
The clip spread rapidly across TikTok, prompting a wave of concerned messages from viewers urging her to do a follow-up. In her second video, Misty walks viewers through the layout of the house and into her child's room. The space looks ordinary, toys neatly arranged, bed made, yet many commenters noted an uneasy feeling as soon as she approached the closet.
This is where I have everything that was gifted. I know a lot of y'all were saying check stuff that came from a thrift store or that wasn't yours, because it might be causing it. I will show you guys.
The most frightening moment comes at the end of the video, just as Misty finishes her walkthrough.
I don't know. I have no idea what could be causing it. Oh my god, it's rocking.
The bunk bed suddenly begins shaking violently, as if something unseen were rattling it from underneath. The camera jerks, there's a gasp, and the footage cuts out abruptly, leaving viewers in shock. TikTok exploded with theories. Many begged Misty to sage and bless the house, warning that the activity looked like the early stages of something more serious. Others pointed to the closet as the likely source of the disturbance, saying they got an immediate bad feeling when Misty filmed near it. Some suggested she check for objects with spiritual attachments, such as thrifted items, antiques, or anything gifted by someone with unknown energy. Several viewers shared stories of haunted items causing similar disturbances. With the bed shaking on camera and a black shape appearing above where her daughter sleeps, viewers are increasingly worried for the family's safety. Many are urging Misty to seek help, whether from spiritual practitioners, paranormal investigators, or even simply a full inspection of the home. What would you do if you found yourself in a similar situation? Let me know in the comments section down below.
Causing it. Oh my god, it's rocking.
Residents across Queensland's Fraser Coast, including Hervey Bay, Maryborough and surrounding towns, are reporting a wave of unexplained lights in the night sky. The sightings peaked on the evening of the 18th of November 2025, when multiple witnesses across the region saw bright lights hovering, flashing or vanishing without warning. One resident from Scarness told the news that they observed multiple lights that were there one moment then disappeared instantly before their eyes. Similar accounts have since surfaced across local Facebook community pages, with some claiming the lights hovered for long periods, followed vehicles, or moved in ways inconsistent with aircraft or satellites. What makes this surge especially intriguing is the Fraser Coast's long history of aerial anomalies. The region has recorded unusual sightings since the 1950s. Reports include an oval-shaped craft seen by Bundaberg foundry workers in 1952, a stingray-shaped object observed over Hervey Bay in 1984, and smartphone footage of rapidly moving orbs captured in 2024 and 2025. As for explanations, theories range from drones and hobby aircraft to bright planets, satellites, or atmospheric effects. Some residents reject these mundane possibilities, insisting the object's behaviour doesn't match anything conventional. One Hervey Bay witness, Justin Hughes, told the Courier Mail, "I know what a satellite looks like. It doesn't change speeds." Despite the volume of reports, there is no official investigation underway. The growing archive of sightings comes almost entirely from citizen footage, witness testimony, and local community groups. Meanwhile, residents continue to monitor the skies, hoping to capture clearer evidence of what's been appearing overhead. Whether these lights are advanced drones, rare atmospheric events, or something altogether unexplained, the Fraser Coast remains one of Australia's most active hotspots for aerial mysteries, and locals are watching more closely than ever. Before we get to our last scary segment, remember to help us out by hitting that like button, leaving some delightful comments down below, and sharing this on your socials. A scary video uploaded to TikTok by Nightmare Fuel has left viewers uneasy after capturing something rather unnerving. What appears to be a human torso leaning out from the outside of a tunnel, a moment so unsettling that the truck driver reportedly had to pull over shortly afterward. The video, taken from the truck's dashboard camera, seems perfectly ordinary at first as the vehicle approaches the tunnel. But just as the truck is about to exit, something strange enters the frame. The figure seems to be standing just outside the tunnel, its posture is unnatural, and its appearance fleeting. According to the uploader, the driver was so frightened by the sight that he immediately pulled over once outside the tunnel to compose himself. But this sparked heated discussion in the comments. Several viewers pointed out that stopping may have been the worst possible move, arguing that the figure could have been a potential hijacker or ambush setup, attempting to spook the driver into pulling over. Others suggested more benign explanations, a worker in the tunnel, a trick of perspective, or even a discarded mannequin. Whether it was a person lying in wait, an illusion, or something paranormal, the sight understandably spooked the truck's driver. So, what do you think it was? A person? A ghost perhaps? Or something else? Watch the clip again and let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Now remember to subscribe to our other YouTube channels. We've got Slapped Ham Mysteries, that's more in-depth true crime style stuff. We've also got Slapped Ham Shorts, that's quick fire, short form content in your inbox every single day of the week. There's links to those channels in the description box down below there. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.